So one of the things lately I find myself doing is that Yahoo tend to have some very interesting headlines, and these, let's see, this just brought to mind. Okay, 50 athletes exposed to virus at Virginia gym, but none got sick. Okay, so this is why I freeze my account, my gym account, until next year. Okay, but none of them got sick. But imagine if my immune system were to be weak and I caught it from them. Can you imagine this? Okay, there's another one here. Study pinpoint places people are most likely to get COVID-19. Okay, let me go on the first one. I wasn't gonna read it, but it's very interesting because I pretty much freeze my account because of that. A gym trainer exposed, oh my God, a gym trainer exposed 50 athletes to COVID-19, but no one got sick because one member is a ventilation expert who redesigned the room's layout. Because, okay, I don't understand what that means. A Virginia gym managed to avoid a coronavirus outbreak after a coach was infected. While at least 50 people were exposed to the virus, no one else got sick. That's in part because Dr. Lindsay Moore, an expert in airborne viral transmission, is a member of the gym and worked with the owner on gym policies to reduce the risk for athletes there. Moore said ventilation and plenty of space are essential to have a safer workout indoors. And by the way, when I do go back to the gym, one of the things I'm going to pay attention to is when the gym is most likely crowded and when it's less likely crowded. Sometimes, okay, like in the summer, I used to go really early before my husband goes to work. So while he's at work, I could be in the house with the kids. So now, and I know like after 9, 10 p.m., 10 a.m., most people are at work, the gym is less crowded. Or like noon, middays and stuff like that, that's when it's less crowded. These will be the time that I go to the gym. So all of this, I'm already thinking ahead. Okay, by the time a coach at Virginia gym tested positive for COVID-19 after a week of leading classes in early October, at least 50 athletes had been exposed to potential contagious particles. You see, gym, working out is part of health, okay? Coronavirus is part of health. So for me to avoid that, I just stay away from the gym because I see how some athletes there treat the equipment. Some of them don't, they're putting their feet on the thing, on stuff, and they don't wipe after themselves. So I knew that. I didn't need any expert to explain that to me. So this is why you have to take care of yourself. Don't worry about other people. For most gym, that would be a nightmare scenario, but not a single other person at the gym not a person at this trainer's gym, 460 Fitness, was infected. That's because unlike most gyms, they had an edge against the coronavirus. Okay, one of their members is Dr. Lindsay Moore, a well-renowned expert on aerosol transmission at Virginia Tech, specializing in how the coronavirus and similar pathogens travel through the air, making the gym a coronavirus proof as possible. Moore, who described herself on Twitter as intellectual omnivore and avid recreational athlete, worked with gym owner Velvet Menick throughout the summer to ensure the high-intensity CrossFit style workout there were as safe as possible for athletes and trainers. She told Insider that good airflow, proper planning, and plenty of social distance make all the difference in helping to ensure enthusiasm is the only thing that's contagious at the gym. Alright, so I'll put the link in the description for you guys. So that's a good read. Alright, so it goes on and explains. So let me go to the other one. That's this one. Study pinpoint places people are most likely to get COVID. Okay. For months, places like gym and restaurant have been linked to outbreaks of COVID-19. Now, a new study has determined that these locations and others have been behind most cases of COVID-19 in the United States. Especially these young people. They fit and well. They think they're invincible. My goodness. And the key thing is most of them don't clean after themselves. And then you go and touch, let's say, the handles of these machines. I don't usually use this, but your hand is on this. They even make fun of people who wear gloves when they're lifting weight because I don't want calluses. The study, which has published in the journal Nature, used cell phone data to track the hourly movement of 98 million people from 57,000 neighborhoods to point of interest like restaurants, churches, and stores for 2 months starting in March. The location data, which was collected by SafeGraph, a company that aggregates anonymous location data from mobile apps, came from 10 of the largest U.S. cities, including Chicago, Houston, Los Angeles, New York, and Philadelphia. Okay, the research team then compared those movements with COVID-19 case counts for each area. Okay, next they use a model to simulate different scenarios like reopening some venues while others stay closed. The researchers also estimate COVID-19 infection based on restriction or lack thereof in these areas. Overall, the researchers determined that opening restaurants at full capacity led to the largest increase in infection. Opening gym, cafes, hotels, and motels at full capacity also create a jump on infections. Okay, on average, the researchers determined that the following location produced the largest predicted increased infection when reopened. Okay, full service restaurant, gym, okay, hotel, cafe, religious organization. I don't even go to church. I even told my mom, don't even go, but she doesn't listen. Limited service restaurant. Okay, so I'll put the link also in the description. These are some really good reads. My goodness. And it pretty much confirm some of the things that I thought about. Okay, as much as I want to work out, but once you don't have your health, you're sick, you're coughing, it's not fun anymore. I know when I go to the gym, I would not be able to work the way I feel comfortable of working out, so I just stay away. Okay, one of a friend of mine was sort of laughing at me. I was like, yeah, I'm chicken shit. Okay, I might as well be chicken shit, but I'm still walking and functioning normally. Okay, let's say former Trump ally saw on the president. What does that mean? Virus isn't the only thing keeping people from the movie. Oh my God. Okay, I don't even want to go into that. Okay, so yeah, I thought that was very interesting. There's more things here. So as usual, I'm surfing the net and I lost the link for one of the videos that I did earlier. Study pinpoint places people are most likely to get COVID-19. I couldn't get that. I was searching for it, but I came across some of these. Alright, confirmed cases 25,671 cases and total death 1,500 plus. Alright, New Jersey expand coronavirus travel quarantine list to 45 states. Hoboken responds as New Jersey dining rules start Thursday. Okay, all these are around New Jersey. Okay, there's another one here. Like 2 days ago, Hoboken Hospital reserved floor for coronavirus cases. This is sad because people are not taking this thing seriously. So they're getting ready for these people who's not taking it seriously. I told you in the morning I used to go for walks. Okay, that's how I used to go for walks. Like I think the park around my house, they open it at 7. And I'm up by 4, so I used to get out like say 5, and I wanted to get to the park and walk. But I realized by the time the park is open, it's 7. So many people are out, and the worst thing is I could understand. Let's say you're by yourself or you are with your group of family who quarantine together. You don't wear your mask, but when you pass path with other people, you have no clue where they have been. You put your mask on. But the whole thing that I was seeing is that as the weather started to change, is the fact that more people were coming out. I'm seeing more joggers and all of this, and none of them were wearing masks. I was like, oh my God, this is so freaking ridiculous. So I know my husband laughed at me, and I was like, no, I'm not going for the walk anymore because too many people, it become very crowded. Places where, you see few people here and there walking or jogging, it's okay, you could move out of the way. But when it's a group of people, okay, a lot of them, how far can you move out the way to let the people who's not wearing masks to stay away from them? So I just avoid that because I can't. If I feel like I'm not gonna be able to walk freely and do the things that I enjoy doing freely the way I want to do it, what's the point of putting myself in this kind of situation? So my husband laugh at me sometimes, but yeah, U.S. hits record COVID-19 hospitalization. State clamped down again amid COVID surge. My goodness. The thing is that they're not walking with masks. They're not putting their mask on. I saw it around my neighborhood. And when my husband lived with the kids, I'm always telling them, wear your mask, wear your mask. Let's say when my husband goes, like yesterday, yesterday he went to a meeting, and I told him, please wear your mask, and he laughed at me. And guess what? When he came home, I give him his distance. Okay, I'm not going close to him. That's how pathetic I am with this thing. Okay, because I have to be alive for those kids. And I told my youngest, when daddy come, just stay away from daddy. Give him space, give him his distance. As soon my husband come, my youngest went and tell my husband, my mom told me to stay away from you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are the things that's going on. Yeah, it's going up. What is that poll? Should there be a nationwide mask mandate in the US? I think so. Okay, so at some point you have to be somewhat uncomfortable. Okay, okay, health. Maybe I'll find the link here again. Okay, as Susan nears its peak, COVID-19 cases are surging. Get your flu shot now, experts say. Okay. Why volunteer for COVID-19? I'm not even gonna be trying anything. Unless if you have it and you completely, at your last chance or something. Okay, what you need to know about the coronavirus right now. Oh my God, this is so freaking sad. Look at this. Okay. WHO's World Health Organization said faces onslaught of cyber attack as Taiwan complained of censorship. Okay. I'm focusing on COVID-19. Okay, I can't find. Okay, coronavirus update. California nears 1 million cases. Ticketmaster to require COVID test proof vaccine. This is the thing I don't want to put myself into. Look at this. When I'm sick, believe me, my body cannot do shit. And this is where I don't want to be. That's why I'm being so, chicken shit about this. Okay, German ministers see COVID-19 restriction through winter. Yeah, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. It may not be the popular thing, but it's good for the country as a whole. Jane Fonda celebrates 25 Georgia-based nonprofit. Okay. All right, so let me go get my kids ready. I can't find that. Oh, there's Megan. Oh, that's an ad, you see? Why Megan's new car doesn't match her star. I don't know she had new cars. Did she do how do you call this? A commercial? I don't know. Okay, Stockholm rush to stem nursing home COVID surge with visit ban quick test. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.